Okay, we got Gabe. All right, much better. We have Gabriel. We got Mr. Sanders. Okay, we do attendance again. All right, today is pretty easy for you guys. Prepare for group activity tomorrow. Some of the questions that are in the assignment you're going to notice are going to be in the book, but they're going to show up tomorrow, and we're going to see who has. Because we're going to have an open discussion about each response. That's tomorrow. But today we're going to work on getting the answers. And where's my camera at? I'll just show you guys the book I'm talking about before we start our norms. So in your kits, find this book. We're going to be talking about it very briefly, and then the assignment that's in SB today for today is called Project Collaborative Group Work. Um, we'll talk about how you get credit for that and how to use this book. But now let's do our norms. See here. Go to the very top. I think you guys can see my screen, right? Yeah, you can. Let's start with first on the list is of course Mr. Sanders. Are you there? Guess not. All right. Gabriel, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you read the five academic basic norms? I'm sorry.
Knowing how to try to know the person, education, the classroom are sacred. We will never be able to work for ourselves, our score, our family. In Excel kind of Southwest student always act with integrity. We take pride in the kind of results for us.
All right. Thank you, Gabriel. All right. So next I'm gonna do. I think Mr. Sanders stepped away. I'm gonna find out what happened to him. But we go through the academic norms. So we respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. What do you have to do today, right? Well, inside of ESB, uh, you have today's assignment, right? Now, the objective is pretty much around students will be able to utilize chapter three to better understand their. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you guys. I should do that. I didn't have a chance to put that in my slides. It's in my lesson planning, but it's not in my slides yet. I was up all night with a parent. Um, so the objective is, and put that on my thing too. I got it written here. There we go. Students will be able to utilize the Rassilon Beginner's Guide or to answer concept questions. Students will be able to, all right, utilize the rest. Yeah. So that's the objective. I'm gonna try to utilize it over and over. That's the only thing I think I gotta make sure you guys are aware of. But let's grab this and I'm gonna see who's here right now. People playing hooky today. All right, so Basically, you're going to go to today's project and put it in the chat for you. Gabe, can you read what's in the chat there? And that's going to be for, it all fit. That's for 45 points. Gabe, are you there? Yeah, follow up with Sanders later. Where are we at? Mr. Sanders, are you there? If you don't respond, I'm going to have to remove you and mark you
Yeah, I'm
absent.
still here.
Okay. Okay. You got to speak up, sir. Can you read
My
what's in the
bad.
chat? Because I was about to remove you. That's a no.
What you just say?
Can you read what's in the chat, sir? Is what I just said.
Oh, you want me to read it out loud?
Yeah, I want you to read it. Because right now you're being non-compliant.
Objective swap. Utilize the Raspberry Beginner's Guide to answer operation system concept questions. Hello, all the good morning. All STEM majors answer the following questions in the attached PDF via the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide, the book that came with your kit. Review page 36 to 53 for your answers. You will not be partnering up with other students based upon your group's role selected. Computer, electrical, engineering, collaboratory, secretary, demonstrator, speaker. We will discuss the assignment further in class. Hope to see you there. Izzy.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's see here. Gabriel, did you return or no? What happened to you? Oh, I got to do attendance.
Yes.
Okay, I was calling your name a minute ago. Aaliyah, welcome to class. I mark her present. And Eli, welcome. I was like, where Eli? I just saw him last period. Would you go make you some breakfast or something, Eli? Took you a while to come back. All right, so
Yeah, I
those
was
of you that
working.
heard, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then I said I was working on these questions.
Oh, you still working? Right. So as Eli just mentioned, there are I want to say how many questions? Like 12 questions.
12.
You said what?
It's 12.
It's 12. Okay, I guessed at that number. I couldn't remember. So the thing is, tomorrow we're going to be doing group activities. You guys are going to be paired up with students that are here. Now I have to let you seniors know the kits labs that you can still do until the end of the quarter. End of the quarter for me is February 3rd. So if I don't see anything in there, I'm putting a 0 in for the kit. Now it's not going to do double damage because your grade is already not too good, but it will bring you up if you complete it correctly. All right. We'll be revisiting that next week again because we had a quiz coming up, and this quiz can be foregone if the groups present on Friday. Now, tomorrow we're going to revisit the questions, but today I want you to use this time to get your book that came with your kit. So now you can't say, I just can't do it. Well, all of you can read, right? So no excuses, right? So I want you to turn to the pages that's listed in the ESB. In this book here that came with your kit, says the official Raspberry Pi beginner's guide. Open the book up on those pages, search for those answers. Now, how do you put your report together to get credit for today and tomorrow? Because we're going to do share outs after I'm going to give you 15 minutes to work on it. You first want to establish a do now, or I'm sorry, a Google document. Now, if you don't know how to do this, you can be on your computer. Some of you don't like using the kit yet. That's fine. But you're still required to do this part in order to get credit and be marked as you participated. So open up a new tab. Make sure you're signed into your Google Drive, right? So for me, I got a CPS account and a Camelot account. So I'm gonna go here and want to make sure it was covering me. And now I'm gonna go to the Google Apps. When you click on Google Apps, it's like these 9 boxes here, and then go to Google Docs. Okay. This is what we was doing when way in the beginning of the school year. So you should be used to this. Right now, I'm just having you document your questions so you can answer them. Open up a blank document. So Lord, 1 second, you guys. I am trying to work, y'all. Y'all not letting. Someone will play prank phone calls or something. All right, so now we're gonna name the document, like I said before. You just double click here. You're gonna call the document group. What is it? Where is it at? Here it is, group project. So take a moment and create the document the way I have. Now you're not gonna put Mike Tyler. You're gonna put your name, right? And this period will be is the second period for us, right? So let's grab this, and you're gonna type here second period. Class you're in, of course, is physics with algebra. Eli, you don't have to do this twice, okay? You got to do it just once and just have it ready for both classes when we do discussions, okay? Physics, algebra. Eli has to be twice for computer science, and you already saw this. He's still working on some of the questions. Now, I'm saying you don't have to do it twice for this class, right? So just focus on getting all the answers you can.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I told Eli and other students in period 1, in this period, you guys need to just make a Google Doc and then go to Edsby, right? And open up that PDF I got in there, which has all of your questions. So if you open up this assignment for today that I think Mr. Sanders read for us, everything he just read is right there in Edsby. He got 40 points for reading that. There is this PDF icon, and it looks like this, right? You click on that, and then you'll get this PDF document. Now, in order to copy questions over, I tell students this all the time, especially in physics, engineering, when you guys are typing these reports up, you want to make, you want to download the PDF because you'll find sometimes it's hard to copy this stuff over if you don't download it first. So make sure you click on download if you're on your computer. This is super hard to do if you're trying to do it from your phone. Please don't do it because you're only going to frustrate yourself. Try to do it on your laptop. Ideally, I would like you to do it on your kit. But get the questions over there first. And then once you get the questions, when I say over there, you want them into your Google Doc that you create like this. So it might behoove you to grab this here, right? Put it right here. And then at the same time, try to download the questions over. And the question should be right here, right? So you see it's small, it's hard to grab these questions. Right? I can barely grab them. And it does all this, but it's gonna come over crappy. So if you're real, smart, you can try to copy it and re-edit it into your Google Doc, space out the questions, and then type in the responses. Now, where do you get the answers from? I don't know where to look. Yeah, well, okay. I told you the pages. Go inside, take care of it, and then we're gonna share out and see how far people have gotten. All right, you're gonna share out by showing me your doc that illustrates which questions you tried to answer or could find. All right. So 15 minutes, do your best. I'll be here if you need a little help figuring it out again, or you might have missed something. But the instructions are in SB. What you're supposed to do is today's objective. Use that book. So today's objective is SW. Students will be able to, not ABT. I don't know why I did that. So students will be able to utilize the Raspberry Mind Beginner's Guide to answer operating system concept questions. The Raspberry Pi OS operating system is what you see when you turn the screen on. So it basically looks like this, everybody. So this is your Raspberry Mind. I remoted into mines, and this is the operating system. You can be asked questions about all these things on the desktop. And what you can do as far as configuration tools, upgrades. There's a question in there. It's like in that chapter that teaches you guys how to properly shut down. And what I really want as an extra question is what happens when you don't shut down correctly. It's in the book. All right. So this is a very powerful exercise because I want you guys to make the kits last for you all the way to quarter 4 because they're not going anywhere. And I might do a lot of science projects, especially for physics and engineering students. Engineering students are going to be doing more robot automation And computer science students are going to be doing gamification. So we're going to be working on trying to develop apps. So either way, I'm going to be using the kits in almost all classes, and I think some teachers are starting to use them too. You might want to just get comfortable with it. And this chapter 3 is going to get you started. So take 15 minutes, 15 minutes and read it, and then if you got questions, let me know.
How are we supposed to partner up with each other?
Well, we're not going to do the partnering up until we see this, who's got what done, and then I'm going to set up the partnerships with you guys. Like, the goal is to put you in breakout rooms. But since Mr. Rush is helping me be observed tomorrow, we'll be answering it together in a spreadsheet. But you'll be in groups answering in spreadsheets. Okay.
All right.
But right now, just focus on trying to I locate those questions in that book.
And the book is the raspberry thing that you gave us.
Yep, it's in the book. You have a book that came in that kit, right?
I think I should have.
Yeah, there's one. Take a look. It's a nice little. How many pages is this thing? About 247 pages. But
That's all the way downstairs.
oh, okay. Take a moment and get it. You got 15 minutes anyway. But all your answers to those questions are in that book and those pages I told you. Hello, Angel. I didn't know you was there. You didn't say nothing at all, dude. Sitting here doing an assignment, checking some stuff that students turned in. You got your book, Angel?
What?
Do you have your book? Each kit came with a book, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So where's your book at? You're gonna need it to be
I'm
able
gonna
to
go
answer.
get it right now.
Yeah, you're gonna need it for your questions. Go get it. Gonna mark Angel present now. Where's my attendance screen? I gotta rescratch every screen. Structure the screens. Uh, all right.
Tyler.
Yes, sir.
I got a question because that's the only question I'm stuck on. What does it mean by like the 17 elements?
17 elements. What question is that? Number
I
what?
believe question 8.
8?
Yeah.
Let's see. So you're on what was the question again? I gotta go to it. Let's see here. What does that say? So question 8 is explain 17 areas of the operating system, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to give it away, but they're listed A through Q.
You said 8 through Q? What do you mean by that?
That's the only clue I can give you.
That's a clue?
That's a clue.
8
You
through
find
Q.
in those pages something that has A through Q. You might want to start figuring out where the operating system is talked about. Look for a figure that talks about operating system as desktop, and then right next to it, you'll see 17 items that are listed A through Q. Okay, so great question, Eli. Almost got it though. I can't give it away because I want you guys to work in groups and figure it out. All right, so now let's go through the list. Everybody has their books. I just want to be sure before I start, because I'm already starting to select who's going to be on which team.
I
So
got my book.
Okay, so that's Eli, Sanders, Ocasio, Mims, and Mayweather. Everybody got their book, right? Are you guys there? They thought they was use the kids.
Yeah, I get my book, but I gotta go downstairs, back downstairs. Okay.
Okay, all right. Well, so Sanders has his book. What about you, Aaliyah? You got your book for your kid?
Yeah.
Cool. Gabriel, Mr. Mayweather, are you there, sir? Okay. And then Angel, gonna come back to you. Stepped away. You found it?
Yep.
You say, yeah, I can't hear you.
Yes.
Oh, cool. All right. So again, the page numbers were to do this assignment for those questions were 36 to 53. That's the pages you're focusing on, everybody. Now I'm gonna start putting you in groups. Give me a second. So we had Sanders, Casio, Mims, Curtis, Gabriel. So we're gonna do this like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I got an oddball out. So first group is gonna be Aaliyah. Put her with the ones because she's the first on this. And the next one would be Eli.
Oh, I got it. I ain't saying nothing, but I got a question. So, like, if the question asked me to explain,
Y'all about to share out now. Hold on. Don't give it away now.
no, I'm not giving away because I'm still like I got it. I know where I'm at now. I just need to know I don't put the wrong response. Like I'm supposed to like
Angel left. I was
explain
about to
all
put y'all in
17.
group activities. No. Okay.
Now I'm talking about for my response in Google Docs.
Okay, so tomorrow you're gonna be put in a group. I'm gonna give you some more time to work on it, y'all. So put your response in Google Docs, everybody, because you're gonna use this tomorrow when we do our group activities. Again, if you are participating in this, when we do demonstrations, so we can see, because I'm gonna have you certain people in your group show where these things are. Aaliyah left too. Oh Lord. So Eli, when you get a chance, follow up with Aaliyah. I'm gonna make sure I messenger and let her know who her group member is. Sanders, you're going to be paired with Gabriel.
Mr. Tyler.
Oh, there you go. Where'd you go?
My bad. But why you ain't put me in the same group with Gabriel? I said that I wanted to be in the same group.
You want to view it? Look, I'm telling you what happened. Okay, so this is the way I did it. I did it the same way in the building. So you're first in the list. So you're like 1. Remember we used to count off Aaliyah?
I'm
1,
always the
2.
first one.
Because
I
your
ain't the
first
only
name is
person
A.
whose name start with an A now. Come on.
That's what Google did. I didn't do that. You don't get mad at me. So
I mean, if she don't want to be on my team, you can switch her team.
I mean,
no,
I'm not saying nothing.
y'all
Eli
gotta
Gold
work
been
together
playing.
though.
I've been told him and asked him, can he put me in the same group before we even got to this week.
So this is just for the book, Aaliyah. We have more group activities next week, but I need you to do this and be an adult about it. Okay, I'll give you what you want next week though. So first off, that's the first group, you two, and you need to choose what role you guys are gonna play because somebody's got to double up real quick. What I mean by double up is somebody's got to be a collaborator, and that means they take the notes. They're like the secretary, and you can use Eli's notes for your group or your notes if you're. So Eli might be the collaborator, and the engineer. It could be you or Aaliyah, and this goes for all groups. When I'm talking about this, the engineer has to show us where these things are on the Raspberry Pi. Okay. And I'll put my screen up and you just got to direct me to these things, like those elements that Eli just asked about. Yeah, you need to be conversing with him. Huh?
I'm back.
You back? Okay. So you need to be conversing with him because he seems like he found it. But one of you guys are going to have to show me where to go to find these things, where these questions are, and describe it. And that's going to be tomorrow. So I want you to use this time right now to do that. I'm going to test out something to see if it works. And it's called breakout rooms. So I'm going to put a link in the chat. And I want you two to go to that room. And I'll be able to sneak in and see if y'all are talking about these things, okay? So give me a second. I'm going to put you two in breakout rooms. Let's see here. Where are my classes? Their courses. There we go. My rooms. Bingo. Found it. And the other group is going to stay here with me. And we're going to see if you guys chat. So let me do this. There you go. So Eli and Aaliyah, go to that room right now. You see in the chat. And I'll be over there in a second. And I just want you guys to discuss. So you see the link? Rush, I know you're not observing me yet till tomorrow, but are you there?
And what we discussing about, like the questions?
Y'all got it. Y'all as a group, you got to come together. One thing is, where do I find this at on my kit? You got to show me these questions, right? And another thing is, y'all got to have all the same answers. So talk about the answers and see if they're similar.
Oh, so I get it. So we
Y'all got to collaborate, right?
Answers
So go to that room, Eli and Aaliyah, right now. And I'm about to see if I compare the other two up, which is Gabe and Sanders. Okay. So go there now because I'm about to go. Rush, are you able to go over there with them or are you busy? I think he's away. All right. So I'm opening the room up, waiting on. Okay. He left. So that means he's probably there. What about Aaliyah? Aaliyah, you got to go to that link. You see it?
I could join. I could still be in this.
Yeah. You don't have to close this. You probably going to hear it. Okay, so don't, just turn your mic off in this room and click on the link and go over there. How about that?
All right.
Okay. So I'm waiting for you. And then I have you two, Gabe and Sanders. I want you guys to discuss the questions and answers you may or may not have. All right. Let's see if they're there. I'm trying to see if they're in the other room now. I'm doing triple duty. Okay. There they go. There they go. There they go. They're coming. Okay. Mr. Sanders, this is for Eli and Aaliyah.
Sorry,
no, you're in the right one. Sanders came over. Okay. So you stay here. I don't know where Eli went.
My bad.
Go over there, Eli.
All right, put it back in the chat then.
Okay. So don't nobody else click on the link. It's only Eli that does it. And I'll put you guys in a separate room too, if you like. Okay. So you go. Because I know what's going to happen is you guys are going to hear the conversations over here. So I'm going to put you in a separate room. Leave this room as our classroom to return to. So get over there because we're not out of time for this activity. Eli, you over there? Gotta see if he's gone or not. No, he said he hasn't left yet. Or maybe he has. Let me see if he's over there. He's not there yet. Eli,
Okay,
click on the link.
what's going on, Mr. Tyler?
What did you say?
What's going on?
I'm waiting on Eli.
All right, Eli, hurry up.
You got to click on the link to go over there with you. All right, so I'm gonna open up the next room, and this will be for Gabe. Are you there? No, he wasn't away from his computer a moment ago.
Yeah.
And Sanders, you there? So tomorrow, this is what we're gonna be doing. You guys gonna be right to your breakout rooms and get ready for being observed about your discussions. So Eli's left the meeting. We're ready to go. There he is. All right, you two discuss. I'm gonna turn off my hearing over here so I don't hear y'all discussion. But talk about those questions and how y'all gonna present it tomorrow. Okay. So talk about those questions, you two, and how you gonna present it tomorrow. All right. I'm gonna jump back into the other room.
So do I go to the other room?
No, you guys stay here. I'm putting you guys in a different room. All right. So I got Eli and Aaliyah over there, and now it's for Sanders and Gabe. So let me grab a link for you. And this is the second one. Okay. And there you go. Hold on. Now you guys go to that room, Gabriel and Sanders. All right. Now it's a 5-minute activity. So I'm gonna be like, everybody come back. I'm gonna come back in the rooms and tell y'all to come back to this room once you finish that discussion. So go there now because I'm grading you on group work right now. And I gotta open it up for you too, don't I? It's probably gonna bounce y'all out. Let me just go to it. There's so many rooms. Does it got you guys in the waiting area or no? You clicked on it?
Yeah, I clicked on it.
There he goes. Okay, we're waiting on your partner, Gabriel. Gabriel, did you click on the link? Sanders is in here now. Okay, Sanders, just hold tight. I'm trying to get your partner in here. Okay, Gabriel, where are you at, man? Did you get the link? You gotta click on the last link I put in there, Gabe. Okay, I think you're doing something. Hold on, let me check. That's you. Great job. Okay, you two discuss 5 hot minutes, and we're gonna come back to our class. Okay. Okay, go ahead, Gabe and Mr. Sanders. You got 5 minutes before we come back to class. I'll let you know when. Discuss that book and the questions real quick, though.
So what are the questions in the book? I could hear you. But I'm in the main meeting. I'm not in the other one. I guess not, but I was able to hear you on both.
Yeah, I think that was the issue.
But yeah, I don't know how to log into this SB. Is it EDSBY?
So it's SB. So you got 2 rooms going.
Oh god, this is difficult.
No, it's not.
So
Gabe, are you there? Okay, so come back to the other room. I'm gonna close this room down.
can you send a link for me to log in that SB thing? Because I don't know how to find it.
Okay, 1 second. All right, you got it? Did you get the link? All right, I'm gonna go back and get these other 2. You guys can come back to the other room. Just letting you know. Okay, looks like you're here. Okay, so Aaliyah's here. See Sanders. What happened to Eli? Let me go back over here and check on Eli. So far, so good. Looks like that was a good.
Other meeting.
You left him and leave? All right, hold on. Yeah,
No,
I see. It still says he's in here.
No, I'm in both meetings. I told you I could do it twice.
Ah, you gotta show a few of us. You gotta show a few of your colleagues how to do that. Eli, are you in this room? Okay. Need you to come back to the regular classroom, dude. I cannot hear you, so close this room down because I think you probably got to reboot. But come back to the regular classroom because it's like you see your microphone's moving, but your voice is coming through. Okay, there he goes. All right. Okay, so let's share out real quick. We're waiting on Eli, and Sanders almost had it, but then Gabe disappeared on me again. What happened to you, Gabe? I was like, man, you there? You there? Got nothing. There's Eli. Okay, so I will start with Curtis and Mims. Like, what did y'all talk about? Aaliyah, Eli, are you there? I guess not. Let me come down. Sanders, you had a question. Did it get answered in the chat? Oh,
no, my
you
question was, can you send a link to this SB thing? Because I'm not finna play with it.
I put it in the SB there. It's 10:59. Did you get it?
Fuck that. I need some shit.
I can hear you now, though, Curtis. You fixed your sound issue.
Yeah, I just got it.
Okay. I never had no sound issue. If it was a sound issue, that must have been on your end.
Well, I mean, it could have been, but It happened in 2 rooms, so it could also be on Google's end, which means it's on all of our ends.
Eli, what page did you find that the answers to?
Oh, look at that. So was y'all talking over there about these questions?
Kind of.
I was listening to a little bit. I was trying to get Gabriel to work with us, Mr. Sanders, but he disappeared on me a little bit. I think he went.
Eli,
Yeah.
what page did you find the answers?
They it started from page. Hold on. It started from page 36, and I think it ended at like 50 something. But you go find your
53, yep.
answers at 41 up to 41. 36 up to 41.
So was anybody able to figure out why it is a bad idea to not properly reboot their Raspberry Pi? That is a 30-point extra credit opportunity. Anybody?
It can mess it up.
Yeah, it could, but what could it mess up?
You say it again.
So the question is, this is the last time, this is the final opportunity. Why should you shut down your Raspberry Pi correctly every time? If you don't, what could happen?
Log out of everything before
No,
you
I mean,
it
shut it down. Like, what could go wrong if you don't shut it down correctly?
It's gonna delete all your files.
No.
It could,
Give me a hint, Mr. Tyler.
It's in the book.
Shutting it down. Hold on. Hold on.
It is in those pages. Those I didn't tell you to read the whole book. It's in between those pages, the answer. And I'm gonna see who gets it. We got
it said never pour down the power cable from the Raspberry Pi without shutting it down first.
I do believe with
my 30 points, Mr. Tyler.
You quick, okay. You got it.
I said that.
No, you didn't. No, bro. You trying to finesse me? No, you
and
didn't.
Mr. Tyler,
you couldn't even tell me what page, family.
Mr. Tyler, I want my 30 points to go to.
I just wrote it down. Oh, you said you want to go to what?
I don't want it to go to this class. I wanted to go to what's that?
Now you gotta come to your class and get those points. They have to go to this class.
Come on, Mr. Tyler. It's the same thing. We're doing the same thing in 2 classes.
I'm not gonna ask the same question, especially if you get my class.
You switch up the questions. You not switch, Mr. Tyler. I'm already ahead of game. I'm prepared this year.
She said I'm prepared. Hey, all your information is in those pages. So listen, by 8 p.m., try to send me a draft of whatever answers you have in your Google Doc, right? And then tomorrow, we're going to discuss this further because now we need a demonstrator, a person that's really comfortable with their kit and can show me where these things are and show me how to do them with my screen, okay? But you guys are going to have your time for your group activities again to, talk it out and figure out what's the answers. Because when I grade it, ultimately, you know what the final answer was. Your answers have to be similar, if not almost the same, as what the book gave you. So, well, yeah, you know why you got that 0, though, right? Because you thought somebody knew what you meant. You wasn't specific. We don't get over like that. We do work correctly. All right, so it's you got 6 more minutes of class. You are free to go, but please come over to GGI because they got opportunities for you guys. I don't think you guys are aware. They still have that there's a referral contest going on. You can get a PlayStation 5.
What's to that PS5, Miss Tyler?
You said what's to that PS5?
You gotta get people in school.
No, it's a referral, right? So you got to come to GGI. Do you come to GGI? They talk about these things, girl.
Do you got to go?
Right, because we be busy.
It's mandatory in y'all student contracts. You know that, right? Yeah, and y'all finessing it, and then it's gonna be like graduation. They're gonna be looking at y'all sideways because you didn't do everything you're supposed to do.
So what about lunch?
Lunch is right after. She's laughing, but he don't understand. Lunch is after GGI. That's always been the case. So that's from 11:45 to 12:20. You have lunch. It's about 30 minutes. And then you get your butt right back to class. So you guys are still in school. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. All this, I got stuff to do. Okay, well, hopefully you won't be doing that stuff for like 5, 6, 7 more years because you never finished school. All right, so prioritize. But try to get to GGI. I got to put the links in there and put the link in there for you guys again. And they talk about the PlayStation 5 and how to get it. And there's even a gift card and other things you guys can get. Well, you got to come to GGI to learn about it, right? You're not there. You're not there.
Bro, they want me to turn my camera and everything on. I ain't got the time.
That's what I'm saying. We out here looking bogus.
Hey, I hear you. Yeah, but you
Brush
gotta
doing the hour. We get to brush our teeth yet. Hold on.
I got you. But y'all the same people that want to graduate. So make a decision what you got time for.
Y'all put the habit on in here too. Y'all ain't got it on
Tyler,
the
so how do I
Mr.
turn
Rush,
this
nobody
work
never
today?
asked for your input, okay? Because
Where
you've been
just
gone for 30 minutes. We've been
where
calling
you
your
just
name, so don't even say
Oh
nothing.
Lord, here they go. I put the GGI link in the chat, you all. It's gonna be okay. Tough it out. You guys are almost out of the door as far as Camelot's concerned, but you gotta follow the rules. You don't see the link yet? I know. I'm still putting
almost out of here.
Some students are graduating in February, I think. That's if they can do the stuff they got to do correctly.
So that's why everybody, hold on, because
That's why everybody's panicking.
Got senior pictures.
Yeah, well, some of y'all not gonna be seniors if y'all do things like I get around to it and I want to. There's a lot of stuff they about to do for y'all, but some of y'all are about to not have that done, and you got to wait till June.
They ain't called my mama about senior pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta wait till June.
Is you graduating?
No, I graduated in June though.
Oh, so that's why you didn't hear nothing. So, but some students, some seniors are trying to graduate in February coming up.
All right, so is you on point in your classes?
You said what?
I'm confused. So how do you know
you
who
on
the
point
seniors?
in your classes?
Do I want who?
Are you on point in your classes? How your classes?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How do you know who the seniors is?
We have a list that comes from Mr. Stonewall and Mr. Funes. They're the ones that come over your transcripts.
So when is June? All the June people gonna have their senior pictures.
You got to talk to Mr. Funes about that. Right now, we're focusing on the February seniors that's about to be out of here because if they do things correct this quarter, they don't have to come back probably quarter 3 and 4. So they just got off. But if they screw up, then they got to come back because, like y'all saying, I got things to do, and right.
So how many credits do we get when this quarter ends?
So it's a half a credit for each class, right?
And
I don't know how many classes you got.
I got
so multiply that
4 or 5.
So you can take 4 times 0.5, and what do you get?
Oh wait, say that again.
I thought you were so great at fractions. So what is 4 divided by 2? Let's do it that way. So 0.5, right? Right, it's 2. So I get 0.5 each class.
16, 17, 18. So I get 18 credits. Well, I got 18 credits. Total. When this quarter ends.
But look, it's 11:08. You guys go to GGI. All right. You got questions? Hit Funes up. Hit Funes up. It got me talking like y'all. Contact Mr. Funes. But go to GGI so you can learn about all opportunities. Participate. There's extra credit.
When I pressed on it said that we're sorry, but
y'all gotta stop getting frustrated so fast. Hold on. It say error. Y'all so quick to give up. I don't know what's wrong with these kids.
They say error.
Okay, well, you don't have to keep saying it. Say error, sir. That's not gonna fix it. Try it out. I mean, dude, you can't intimidate me. Just relax and get it right.
They keep saying error.
Okay, dude, relax.
Show links.
Okay, it's not my links. It's Camelot's. What's your problem? You a little bit spicy for what? You broke up wrong. Calm down, homeboy. You a little bit hungry. You be all right, man. Go get a Coke and a smile. Hold on, let me get the link for you.
I ain't even eat this morning.
That's probably why you sound like you sound. You're having a Snickers moment. Okay, copy this. This is the right link, though. I'm in there. So you see my screen. I'm gonna switch screens. You see my screen. It doesn't say it's error, so I don't know what's going on. Say error again?
Nah, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Go get you something to eat too, family. Talk to you later. Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all over there. Lord.
Leah just cracking up.
Well, she know me.
You in my business.
Y'all get to GGI though.
Wouldn't be me if I wasn't.
So Rush, I got the rounds. Let me share this with you before I forget. You can review it, and don't forget we gotta meet Ortiz in that link.
Okay.
So let me share this with you and Ortiz.
Hey, Gabe. Gabriel.
Yeah, he disappeared on me.
You say you about to send me the link. You about to show me some.
Sending it now to you and Ortiz. And thanks for reminding me because it totally slipped my mind, but I quickly generated it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that might be it.
Yeah. All right, let me do this.